Hello. My name is Veronica Lake. I've got a secret. Do you think you can guess it?
Arid Cream Deodorant, the deodorant that is 53% more effective in keeping underarms dry and odorless, presents I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
Thank you very much, and greetings again to you out there, my friends. Welcome to another edition of I've Got a Secret. You know, a lot of people have been writing to me saying that I am always so nosy about other people's secrets, and yet I never tell anything about myself. Why don't I ever tell a secret? So I guess it's fair enough, and I have a secret tonight. Come in a little closer, will you, so that I can tell you this. This is a secret I just found out. You see, she doesn't know that I know it, but my old spelling teacher is in the audience tonight. So at this time, I would like to say H-E-L-L-O to Miss S-M-I-T-H. Small secret, but I thought you'd like to know. Let's get down to more important stuff, shall we? You know, tonight we have some information about the private lives of some very nice and interesting folk, which they are going to try to keep secret from our panel. Now, I would like you to meet our panel. First of all, the young man who is the MC of his own quiz show, Winner Take All, Mr. Bill Cullen. Then the lovely motion picture and television actress, Miss Jane Meadows. Then England's Crown Prince of Confusion, Mr. Melville Cooper, and our bright star of movies and television, Miss Lorraine Day. That is our panel. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman who has tonight's first. Now then, we're all set to play I've Got a Secret, I gather. Panel, are you all ready, raring to go?
All ready.
All right, then let's welcome our first contestant to I've Got a Secret. Will you come in, please? Now, will you tell us, please, what your name is and where you are from?
I'm Mrs. Nelly Hayden.
Mrs. Nelly Hayden?
I'm from California.
You're from California. All right. Now, Mrs. Hayden has a secret for us, panel. You remember how we play the game. Each panelist will get 2 questioning periods of 15 seconds each, but the clock will only time your actual questions. We take time out for audience reaction or for discussion if necessary. Now, when a panelist's time is up, he will hear this sound, and I will pay our guest $10 and then turn the game over to the next panelist. Twice around the panel for a total loss of $80, and the game is over. Now then, Mrs. Hayden, if you will whisper your secret to me, at the same time we will reveal it to the people watching out there. All right, this should be fun. I will tell you, panel, to help classify this secret, it is something that her father did, and we will start the questioning with Mr. Melville Cooper. Yes, sir, you lucky boy.
Mrs. Hayden, something your father did. Did he do it regularly? Well, is it something I could do?
I hardly think so.
You don't think so? Huh?
I
Well,
hardly think so.
it's conceivable.
Yeah, in a way.
Well, if it's conceivably right and I did it, do you think my wife would like me doing it? Or, I mean,
He said, do you think his wife would like him to do it? I hardly think so.
no.
No.
Dear, dear, dear. Well. Now, aha! I've got something. Tell me, was your father in better shape after he did this than before?
No, I don't.
No,
think
I
so.
wouldn't say he was in better shape. No.
Now, could I ask, I'm working on something now, was this before the repeal of prohibition by any chance? It was, before the repeal.
It was before, yes.
Well, is liquor connected in any way? Drinking stuff, you know, amber stuff you put down throat, you know?
In a way.
It is?
In a way.
Well, not amber. There is liquid.
not
There is a
necessarily
liquid. There is a liquid connected.
Oh, yes, gin, I know, yes. Oh, gin! Was it anything to do with bathtub gin or something?
Oh, no.
No, I'm afraid it had nothing to do with bathtub gin. $10 down and $70 to go. Let's turn our attention to Mr. Bill Cullen.
Lorraine, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Are
Lorraine
you
Day.
going to get me all together?
I'm sorry, Lorraine. When the Giants aren't playing, I figured you're laying off today, too.
Well, Mrs. Hayden, you say that it was something to do with liquid. Was it a medicine of some kind?
No,
It wasn't a medicine. Did he make this liquid?
no.
He didn't make this. Did he buy it?
Did he buy it?
He bought it.
No.
Did he buy it? Did he swim in it?
Yes, he bought it.
He bought it.
Well, excuse us. We have to have a small contract. We'll be back any hour now. So the answer is no, he did not buy this liquid.
Oh, he didn't buy this liquid.
No.
Can it be bought? Is it for sale?
Mm.
Is it a small portion?
No, it is not a small
Is it
portion of liquid.
something large like a lake or a body of water?
Precisely so.
Is
yes.
it a lake?
It is not a lake, no.
Is it a river?
Mm-hmm.
It is a river?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that your father swam across a river? Jumped in the river?
It is $20 down and $60 to go. Your last question, Mr.
Did he
Davis.
jump in a river?
He did jump in a river, yes. That is not stated in the secret, however. Mr.
Your
Bill Cullen.
Mrs. Hayden is your married name, is that correct?
Yes.
Is your maiden name by any chance Brody?
Yes,
Is
that's
your
it.
father Steve Brody?
Her father is Steve Brody, who jumped
over.
off the Brooklyn Bridge. Pretty sharp tonight, Miss Hayden. You didn't win too much money. I hope you had fun. She is the only living child of Steve Brody, who jumped off the bridge in 1886. Thanks so much to the makers of Arad for being with us.
Thank you,
Mrs.
sir.
Hayden, do come back and see us again.
sure will.
Bye-bye. Pretty with her orchid on, too. Now then, for our next contestant on I've Got a Secret, we are lucky indeed. We have two special guests tonight. This one is the famous cartoonist, the creator of Joe Palooka. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ham Fisher. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I just saw Lorraine Day outside a while ago, and she said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Down the street." Oh, she said, "I'm on, I Got a Secret." Oh, I said, "Oh, isn't that nice? That's on tonight, isn't it?"
This was just up the street here. Yeah. Oh, fine. Well, now, panel, remember how we play twice around the panel and you've lost the game. Now, Ham, if you will remind me of the secret at the same time, we will let our home audience know what it is. Seems you've made a lot of people very happy just now with this advanced scoop. To help classify this secret, panel, I will tell you that it is something that is going to happen to Joe Palooka. We will start the cross-examination with Miss Jane Meadows.
Mr. Fisher, this thing that's going to happen to Joe Palooka, is it by any chance going to happen on the night of a big fight?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Did it ever happen to him before he became a professional?
No.
Does this thing ever happen to real-life fighters?
Oh, yes. Yes.
When it happens, will it knock his teeth out or give him a cauliflower ear?
No.
No? Well, is it possible that this thing might happen to Jersey Joe Wolcott on Tuesday night in his big fight?
I wouldn't know that, really. I wouldn't know.
I would say it's hardly likely. We have no definite knowledge, but I don't think so.
The answer would be no.
Yes.
Could the referee stop this thing from happening?
No.
No?
There's $10 down and $70 to go. Let's turn to Mr. Melville Cooper.
May I suggest, Mr. Fisher, this has nothing whatever to do with Joe Palooka and boxing.
Quite right.
Is that right?
Right.
Right. Ah. But has it anything to do that I could have read lately? I mean, in the funnies?
Well,
Could I have read about it just recently?
oh, yes. Yes.
Has it anything to do with Mr. Joe Palooka having a baby?
Yes.
Well, not Joe Palooka having a baby.
Well, no.
The academic answer to that would be no.
The academic, yeah. But, well, isn't that what we're after?
You mean Mrs. Joe Palooka?
You mean Mrs.
Well,
Joe Palooka?
Mrs. Joe Palooka.
Yes.
I took that for granted, yes, yes.
That is part of the secret. We must, however, be more specific, Mr. Cooper.
Well, when do you mean? Soon?
I have to say yes to that.
Yes.
$20 down, $60 to go, Miss Lorraine Day.
Is Mr. Palooka going to have a baby boy? Is Mrs. Palooka going to have a baby boy?
I...
Twins?
That is not part of the. That is not part of the secret.
It isn't
That's not part
like
of the
twins
secret.
or triplets or
No, the sex of the child is not part of the secret.
part of this. Well,
No.
she's going to have a baby. Is
Is part of it.
it when?
Yes.
Tonight?
You
Tomorrow?
don't think Ham would be sitting here so calmly, do you? No.
Am I going to? Do I have to mention the round that she's going to have the baby in? While he's
Well, I
fighting?
think it's up to you to sort of guess that.
Well, is that what the secret is?
No, it doesn't happen during the fight, as I understand it.
Yeah.
No,
During
I
the fight? He didn't
No,
say
I
during the
didn't.
fight. No. No.
Well, does this part of the secret have that she's going to have the baby when he loses his title or keeps his title? Is that part of the secret?
No. Nope, that isn't it. $30 down and $50 to go, Mr. Bill
I'm getting
Cullen.
very rich.
The, Ham, the,
Doctor to you. Bill.
doctor, yes, Dr. Fisher. The thing that I'm looking for, the secret, is it the time that the baby's going to be born?
That's it, Bill, yes.
Is the baby going to be born during the fight?
No.
Immediately after the fight?
Yes.
Is she going to be, she or he or it, going to be born the night after the night the fight ends? I mean, but is that the secret
that's
that
right,
Joe
that
Palooka's
night.
wife
That's
is?
no, but that's not the secret,
It's
though.
not
We
the
have to.
secret.
It's a specific time we're looking for.
Oh, a specific time.
Yes.
What time is the fight going to end, Ham?
Well, the fight, I can't tell you the exact...
$40 down and $40 to go. Panel, you're on your last go round. Miss Meadows.
can't tell
Mr.
you the
Fisher,
exact
does it
time
have
of fight.
anything to do with when he knocks somebody out?
Well, that would be giving away whether he knocks anyone out, whether he wins or not. The secret that you have to guess, if I may say, or would you, Gary?
Sure, you can say.
Is what day will the baby be born, I should say, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Oh, what day? Well,
Remembering that chronologically, a 15-round fight only takes an hour. But sometimes it takes a month to show that
In a
chronological hour, you see.
I am terribly confused.
You just lost Mr. Cooper.
Well, would it be the day? Would it be the day after the fight?
No.
No.
He guessed already that
You
it was
mean
that
that-
night.
I'm.
But what day?
Panel, we're running.
I'm
We've
lost.
gone as long on this as we can. I think you're lost. Lorraine, do you have an
Do
idea?
you mean like saying it's compared to our time when
Yes.
the baby going to be born? Within this week?
Yeah. Yes.
Within this week? Within 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days,
Well,
5 days?
What? Name a day. Name a day.
I just had. You haven't said.
No.
All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
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 Next Thursday, Joe Palooka is going to have his baby.
I want to tell you, they called me from London today to find out. My paper in London.
Ham,
And I'm giving it away tonight. I wouldn't tell them.
I don't want to push you any further. You've given us one scoop tonight. Tell us this, though. Is it going to be a boy or is it going to be a girl?
Gosh, Gary, you got me there. Really, I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
know
not
the
going to happen
baby's-
till Thursday, huh?
I know the baby's going to be born a week from today. Today's Thursday, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yes, a week from today, but I don't know whether it's going to be a boy or a
Well, you'll
girl.
be sure to buy a paper and find out, won't you?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
And now, my friends, it is time for us to go to work on tonight's special guest, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and glamorous young star of motion pictures and television, Miss Veronica Lake. Gee, don't you look pretty?
Thank you.
And I see you've had your hair cut, too.
Yes, I see you've had yours mowed.
Matter of fact, I have. Do you like it?
Yes, it's lovely. Looks just exactly like a Japanese rice paddy.
Oh, thanks. I water it every day. Veronica, we will have our panel start digging on your secret in just... All right, now, panel, let's see how quickly you can uncover Veronica Lake's secret. We'll play the game as before, except, of course, that any money's won will go to Miss Lake's favorite charity. Now, Veronica, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it to the folks at home. This you're going to have to prove to me, but I'll accept your word for it. I'll only tell you, panel, that it begins with the word my, and we will start the cross-examination with Mr. William Cullen.
Veronica, this my, is it something that you have?
Yes.
Do you have more than one of these? Would I be able to hold these things that you have? Are they big enough or small enough? Could I hold them in my hand?
Yes.
Do you use these things inside the house as well as you use them outside of the house? Could you go to a formal party, for instance? If I were to take you to a formal party, could you take these along?
I think so.
Without being conspicuous?
Yes, I think so.
Are they attractive to look at?
Depends.
I have expert information. Yes, the answer is.
Do they come in direct contact with your body at all, Veronica?
Yes.
Do they come in pairs by any chance?
Yes.
Do you use these on your ears?
On her ears?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't use them on her ears. I don't think you use them on your ears, do you?
No, I think one does that in babyhood.
Yeah. There's $10 down and $70 to go, Miss Jane Meadows.
Miss Lake, are these things inanimate objects?
No.
Are they human beings?
No.
Are they animals?
No. Of course, according to Darwin, you could say yes.
I wouldn't say that they are animals, though.
Animals? They're not animals? We're after more than one thing, though, aren't we?
Yes.
Are they of the bird family?
No. $20 down and $60 to go.
I don't think I better. I don't
Mr.
think.
Melville Cooper.
These things you take to parties, Veronica, they're not part of an animal. Are they part of an
They
animal?
are part of an animal.
They are
Yes,
part
they
of an
are.
animal. Are they ornamental?
No.
No.
It's a matter of opinion.
Just take
She
it
says
along,
no,
I
and I
believe.
say yes.
Yeah. Well, taking to parties, not ornamental? Well, it might be almost anything, I would suggest. Something like a good luck charm in any way?
No.
Not good luck.
No.
Not ornamental?
It'll be rather bad luck to be without them. $30 down and $50 to go, Miss Lorraine Day.
Veronica, are these part of your body?
Yes.
Above the waist?
No.
Below the waist? Would they be knees?
No.
Legs?
No.
Feet?
Yes.
Something about your feet. They aren't flat, are they, Veronica? Do you have more toes than you should have?
What a question from one glamour girl to ask another. It's $40 down and $40 to go. And it's our last time around, Bill Cullen.
Are your feet sore?
Occasionally.
That has nothing to do with the secret, however.
Is it something about your feet that is not normal? In a
way, yes.
Oh, I would say remotely we would have to say yes.
have to do with the shape of your feet?
No.
The size of your feet?
Yes.
Well, they're either. I gotta take one of the two. Are your feet too small?
No.
I'm gonna be a real ungentleman. I don't believe it. Your feet aren't too big, are they?
Yes.
According to her, they are. They are? They are not. Now, we had a consultation before the show. I do not agree with her. She claims that her feet are too large in proportion to her body, but I'm going to ask her to walk out and let everybody see and judge for yourself.
Gary, I've seen her feet many times, and they're just right.
That's right. Thanks so much. That's all good and well for her, but how am I going to get off the stage wearing these? The fun we had playing footy all during that thing. Now let's forge ahead with our game and welcome a very charming lady indeed as our next contestant on I've Got a Secret. Will you come in, please? Will you sit in nice and close, please, and tell us your name and where you are from?
I'm Mrs. George D. Bergener.
Mrs. Bergener, and you're
Yes,
from where, Mrs. Bergener?
From New York City.
From New York City.
Blushing at present.
All right, Mrs. Bergener, will you remind me of your secret at the same time we will reveal it to the audience at home? person doesn't know this, huh?
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. This will be very interesting. All right, panel. I will help classify this secret by telling you that the secret is something that Mrs. Bergener is, and I think we will start the questioning this time with Miss Lorraine Day.
Thank you. This thing that you are now, you get paid for it?
Hardly,
You
no.
don't? Is it something that you were born, or did you become it?
Born.
You were born this.
Yes.
Well, now, Miss Bergener, may I say that it was not true at the time that you were born. You became this.
Yeah, well, yes, I would say.
You became this.
Yes.
In becoming this, was it something automatic? I mean, did you inherit a title or something like that?
Oh, no, no.
It wasn't anything like
She
that.
she inherited this thing that she is, but it was not a title.
Is it money?
No.
No.
Something nicer than money.
Something nicer than money?
Yeah.
Ah, what's nicer than money?
I hope Leo isn't listening tonight.
I hope he is. Something that's nicer than money. Friends,
In a way,
family,
yes.
something, this thing that you are, do you mention another person's name? Anything to do with Elizabeth Bergner? The
No.
actress?
No.
No.
That's my daughter's name, but not the Elizabeth Berger.
Well, that's $10 down and $70 to go, and
Thank
we
you.
turn now to Bill Cullen.
There's only one other person, for the sake of what we're trying to find out, only one other person involved in your secret?
Only one other person mentioned in the
Mentioned?
secret. Yes.
Is that person related to you?
Yes.
By blood?
Yes.
Is it your daughter?
No.
Your son?
No.
Your mother?
No.
Your father?
No.
Well, it takes care of...
Takes care of the immediate
You
family.
just heard one man's family. Is the person further than one generation away from you, Mrs. Bergner?
She is one generation from Mrs. Bergener.
An aunt?
No.
No.
A sister?
No.
What else can it be?
Well, you've hit just about everything but what it actually is. There's $20 down, $60 to go. We turn to Miss Jane Meadows.
Could it be a niece
No.
No.
or a cousin?
A cousin.
Yes.
A cousin.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Something about your cousin, and I take it that this is a woman.
Yep.
Is your cousin famous?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is your cousin famous in the entertainment business?
Yes.
As an actress?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
An actress in movies?
Yes.
Is she in the movies right now?
Currently, not at this moment, no.
Is she under contract to a studio?
I don't believe she is, no.
Is she a star?
Oh,
She is a
yes.
star, yes.
Is she blonde?
She is kind of medium blonde. Panel, our time has run out. I want to reveal this secret because it's going to be an awful lot of fun. Mrs. Bergener, will you tell the panel what your secret is?
I'm happy to say that Lorraine Day is my cousin. At least her mother.
I'll tell you the details.
And I'm so happy to meet you
Well,
now.
thank you
Your
very
mother
much.
is my own cousin.
Well, I'm delighted to meet you.
Thank you.
And I hope my mother's watching this show.
I hope so, too. Thank you.
Nice to have had you, Mrs. Bergener. You and Lorraine can chat after the show. I'm afraid our time is all up, friends. That's all the time we have for questions tonight. In just a moment, I will tell you about the famous celebrity who will be third-degreed by our panel on our program. Now, my friends, next week at the same time, our panel will do their very best to uncover the secret that is being held by Mr. Pat O'Brien. Mr. O'Brien and other interesting people will be here to challenge our experts with their secrets. Until that time, may I say goodnight to our panel, Mr. Bill Cullen, Miss Jane Meadows, Mr. Melville Cooper, and Miss Lorraine Day. Until we all meet here then next week on I've Got a Secret, this will be Gary Moore saying bye-bye for the whole gang. Be very kind to each other, will you? Bye out there.
Tonight, I've Got a Secret is brought to you by the makers of Arid Cream Deodorant. Tune in again next week. I've Got a Secret will be brought to you by Prom Home Permanent and White Rain Lotion Shampoo. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Miss Meadows' Gown is by Ann Verdi.